Hey guys, it's Chili Z, and we are about almost 2 weeks into registration for Scentsy Convention, or as Scentsy peeps call it, Scentsy Family Reunion. We really consider ourselves the Scentsy family. It's more like a get together with old friends that we haven't seen and meet new friends. So I just wanted to really encourage you to think about reunion, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story and why I think reunion is so important. So I've been with Scentsy a little over 6 years. And my first convention was this summer, and it was in August, and it was going to be in Denver. And I live in Houston, for those who don't know. And in Texas, it is awful. It is awful. August is like the worst here. And it was going to be in Denver. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just take a trip to Denver for a couple days in August? And I just was doing it kind of something in me. I mean, this is what I really want you to connect with. Something in me said, I want to be there. This is something I might want to try. And I was scared. I know, I just want to be transparent with you guys. I think a lot of times people don't admit that they're scared to do something the first time. And I didn't really know anybody. My sponsor wasn't going to convention. I had just recently met my upline like once. I was rooming with a girl in my upline, and I had met her once, and then above that, I'd met her like twice. So I really didn't know the girls I was going with. I really didn't know what to expect. It's been almost 7 years, and there wasn't a lot going on. It was just kind of starting, and now it's a lot more formal. The agendas put together, and it's all put together. And the reason I'm saying that is because there was nothing to tell me what to expect. We do something Thursday, we do something this day, we do something this day, and that was about it. I didn't have more of an idea. And just something in me wanted to be there. And for those who know my story, I signed up to sell Scentsy. Well, I didn't sign up to sell Scentsy. I signed up to get a discount. And fell in love with the product and just wanted to get more. And at this point, when I'm making this decision back then, it's April, and I signed up in December, and I really hadn't done anything with it. I had been buying a little bit, and somebody came into my house that I know, and she wanted to sign up. I wasn't even going to sell it. And so she signed up, and her daughter signed up. And then a girl in the office with me, she signed up because I had left that position. I wasn't in that space anymore. And so people were buying from her and coming back to her because she had done a party. So I say that so that you realize how small this was. I wasn't growing some team. I wasn't going to be a leader. I wasn't doing any of that. But something in me really wanted to be in Denver. And so I told my friend from the office, I'm like, I think I'm going to go to this convention thing. It's in Denver. And she said, well, I think I want to go too. We're taking a family vacation. We'll just make Colorado our family vacation this year. And I think that was the final thing that just pushed me over. I signed up that day. Just knowing that somebody else didn't think I was crazy, that I respected, that I knew, that was outside of the Scentsy world. And I was excited. And she already told me she wasn't really going to go to much of it. She was just going to pop in and out because it was really a family vacation, and she just wanted to kind of see what it's about. So I went, and I was blown away. You guys know this part. I've said it a million times. I decided then and there at convention that I wanted to bring more people with me next time. And I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know what that meant. And the second thing I decided is that the energy in that room, that group of people, the office and corporate staff, I was inspired, and I wanted to be with that group of people as much as possible. And I made a commitment that I would go to every Scentsy event that I could go to. And I have kept that commitment. I have been to every incentive trip. I've been to every leadership. I've been to every convention. And I've been to multiple world tours and spring sprints every year. So I go to every single event. I think it's very important that I am filled so that I can give to my team and my group. And so I made that decision then because I needed to get filled, and I was addicted to that feeling of that inspiration and learning from top leaders. And my background in corporate, I was really inspired by Heidi and Orville and the leadership team they've put together. We have some of the best people in the world running our company, not just in direct sales, but in the world. And my corporate background really resonated with that. I've worked with CEOs, and to be able to meet our CEO and how accessible he and Heidi are is just amazing. So I wanted to show you something. I was just redoing, I've moved my office, as you can tell in the background, and I'm back downstairs. It's really great. I've got everything in one room. This was my former dining room. We've moved the dining room someplace else because I think it's important to make a space for yourself and a space for the family. So I had to separate that, and I was just re-putting up some stuff, and I wanted to show it to you. So I'm going to turn the computer around, and hopefully you'll be able to see it because it's kind of dark over here. Okay, so this right here, let's see if you guys can see that. No, okay. This right here is my first badge when I went to Intensity. That was 2010 Scentsy Convention, right there, okay? And so because I had told you about those two people that asked me to join, and then they had somebody join under them, that's how I became a star. That was total accidental. I wasn't really going for it. And then this was my first time attendee badge. So this was my badge the first time I went to convention. And I had no idea what to expect. 1 year later, at Stampede in Dallas, this was my badge. So I want you just to see. At this point, I had promoted to director. Where are you? Okay, there. Oops. I promoted to director. I earned the annual mentor award, which is sponsoring new people and showing them how to work this business. And this is an award I value very much because I think it's very important that we join the company and then show other people how to do it. I earned the sales award, which is just an award for a lot of sales. I earned my first trip. This was to Disney World at the time, and I went to boot camp. When you become a leader in our company, you're able to go up to corporate and go to boot camp. And this was a really, really awesome experience. And all the directors in my group go to boot camp. That's what we do. We just are really, really passionate about continuing education. And then I want you to see real quick, just a quick glance at the ribbons here, how long they go. That was my 5-year achievement. Oops, you can't see it. 5 years. So I've been, at that point, that was convention. I don't remember which one that one is. But anyway, the ribbons, the awards we receive, we get recognition at a convention. And maybe you're just a first-time attendee. We'll get to recognize, congratulations for showing up. Congratulations for being here. Or maybe, you've come a couple of times. We're going to celebrate your PRV, how much you've sold. I want you to be there with us. The Red Hot Chili teams, we all get together, we are all there together, and we all celebrate. Not to mention that we're going to be seeing a concert in the Grand Ole Opry. Nashville is one of the most amazing places, so I've heard. I've never actually been, so it's another place on my bucket list I get to check off. And I can't wait to be there with you, connect with you, see you, and hang out with you. So I really want you to consider going to convention. You can register with a quick down payment and get on a payment plan. Many consultants group together with 4 people to a room to lower the cost so that it's not so expensive for the hotel. And some consultants drive. You can find groups and pair up together and find somebody to buddy up with, and it might be something you can actually do. If you start committing right now that you're going to do a certain number of parties, you can use your Scentsy paycheck just with your Scentsy parties, no downline or anything else, and it can pay for your convention. If that is something you want to do, please call me, text me, message me, Facebook, whatever way you want to get in touch with me, and let me help you make that plan. I want to see you there. This is the personal invitation. I want to be there with you. So please let me know how I can help you make this happen. I can't wait to be partying in Nashville with you come July. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.